What is going on? It is Nate the Game Guy coming back with another video at hand, and today I want to talk to you guys about what I'm collecting in the year of 2025. Now, I consider this year to still be relatively fresh. We just got out of January. February is still a relatively new month. And I think it's still a good time to talk about what I'm collecting right now for this year. Now, some of the things that I am collecting for that I'm discussing in this video, some are related to my collecting goals for the year and some are not. If you want to know more specifics of my collecting goals for 2025, please go check this video out right here that I'll be linking for you guys to check out. But for the main topic of this video, I'm going to be discussing why I'm collecting the things that I am collecting in 2025, and of course a little bit of some backstory and background behind it. Now, some of the things that I will be collecting for are some of the best things to collect for in 2025, and others are not really horrible to collect for this year based on everything going on, but they're not the number one pick, if you're on a budget or if you're looking for something really sought after, right? So without further ado, let's dive right into this video subject, take a look at what exactly I'm collecting in 2025 right after the intro. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about what exactly I'm collecting in the year of 2025 are Wii games. You guys can see them right behind me. I've been enjoying collecting for the Wii quite a bit lately, I'm not gonna lie. And yes, there's a ton of shovelware on the Wii. I know. But I would still argue that there are a ton of great games that are a ton of fun, that are absolutely worth picking up and playing. Lately, I've been discovering a lot of hidden gems, a lot of underrated titles, and also been checking out some games that I missed out on from back in the day. If you guys want some recommendations of some underrated Wii exclusive titles, please go check out my video that I'll link right here that you guys can watch. These are all exclusive titles on the Wii, so if you're looking for some underrated game recommendations, that is a great place to start. Now, of course, as I've been collecting for the Wii, I've really been discovering some hidden gems and some underrated titles. Some of these games I have not played yet, but they look like a ton of fun, and I cannot wait to try them out. A few of these games happen to be Calling, Cursed Mountain, Real Heroes Firefighter, right? These are some great games that I just am stoked to try out and play once I get the backlog knocked out a little bit, as I'm going through a few games that I'm working on at the moment. But yes, I am really enjoying collecting for the Wii. If for whatever reason you're on a budget, you're looking for a relatively fun console to collect for, I think it is a great time to collect for the Wii. I have found some amazing bundles online and some great bundles through local deals that you can find some pretty decent games in there that you guys can check out. But yes, I am currently working on collecting games for the Wii in 2025. Now, here's another console that I am collecting for in the year of 2025, and that is Sega Dreamcast. The Sega Dreamcast is easily one of my favorite game consoles of all time, and if you guys checked out my video for collecting goals of 2025, you will know already that I am trying to work on finishing my North American set for the Sega Dreamcast. Right now, as I'm gonna upload this video, I have about 80 games left to finish the set. And I'll admit, I'm not aggressively collecting for Sega Dreamcast. I'm just chipping a little bit here and there, while I'm also collecting for other game systems that I also really enjoy as well. After all, I've already talked about the Wii, and of course, as the video continues along, you'll see even more consoles that I'm working on, all that good stuff, right? Yes, I don't think that the Sega Dreamcast is necessarily the best console to collect for in 2025. Not horrible, but if you are looking for a deal, I don't think the Dreamcast is it. But I do think the Dreamcast is still an amazing console to collect for. I really love the library of the Dreamcast. It is one of my first video game consoles that I've ever owned, and because I've had so many great memories, of course, with an amazing library of games, I really want to finish my North American set this year. And I believe that even though I'm kind of taking things slow, I'm not going in too aggressive trying to finish off the set, I do believe that I will get that goal done, complete, and fulfilled by the time 2025 reaches an end. Now, another thing that I'm working on in the year of 2025 is boosting up the collection of handheld games. Now, I really believe that I've neglected handhelds over the years when it comes to collecting for certain consoles. Right now, I have an almost complete N-Gage set. I'm just missing one game in order to finish the set, and that is Asphalt GT 2. And unfortunately, I can't find anybody on the entire internet that is selling a complete in-box retail copy from North America. I just need that one game and then I've got the whole set. But when it comes to some of my other handhelds, I really want to boost up the Game Boy collection, especially Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color. There are some amazing games on there that I just have not played yet and tried yet. And I do plan on hitting up a local retro game shop in my area relatively soon and hopefully try to find some fun games and some hidden gems that are just going to be a blast to play. And I also plan to boost up the PSP collection. I do feel that with the Nintendo DS collection, it's pretty decently sized. I've got like over 130 games for the Nintendo DS. And then, of course, I want to boost up the 3DS collection, right? That's another great handheld that I've played a little bit here and there several years ago, but I never really got that many games for it. So that is one thing that I've really been trying to work on here in the game room and with the game collection is boosting up how many games I've got for various handhelds, because there's just a ton of games on handhelds that I just missed out because I've just been so focused on collecting for home consoles only. So definitely plan on fixing that this year. Now, before I dive more into what exactly I'm collecting in the year of 2025, I just want to give you guys a quick recommendation and talk to you guys about Utsukushi. Now, Utsukushi is an anime-inspired streetwear clothing brand that is not only the sponsor of this video, but also an amazing clothing brand that has a lot of interesting designs that embrace both anime and Japanese culture with the multiple designs that they have on their t-shirts, hoodies, and hats. Now, what I really like about Utsukushi is not only the designs that they have for their clothes, but also the quality that they have as well. They use a special technique to put the designs on their products to ensure that you are getting a quality product that is going to last a while and will be able to put up with some wear and tear over time. The shirts are also very comfortable as well, and the clothing brand tries to be environmentally conscious with their hoodies that are made from both recycled and organic materials. And also, when you place an order through Utsukushi, it takes a little bit longer because it is sent through a print-on-demand process, meaning they do not keep multiple quantities of one shirt, but it is special ordered for you to prevent waste from going into the environment. And with every purchase that you make through Utsukushi, you earn rewards points that you can use to get special discounts. And when you have enough rewards points saved up, you can even use them to buy a full shirt, hoodie, or hat, or any other product of your choice. And of course, I have a special discount to share with you guys today. Please make sure to use the coupon code NATE15, so that way when you go to itsukushiclothing.com, you could save 15% off your entire first order when you use the coupon code NATE15. So please make sure to head on over to itsukushiclothing.com today. pick up a nice good discount along with some really cool clothing as well. Not only will you get some nice merch for yourself, but you also help support the channel as well. So please make sure to head on over to atsukushiclothing.com today and remember to use the coupon code NATE15 to save 15% off your entire first order. Now, let's head on back to the main subject at hand. And now I have to talk to you guys about collecting more games for the Nintendo 64. Right now, I have a little over 40 games for the Nintendo 64, and that is another console that is one of my personal favorite consoles of all time. In fact, it was the very first console that I ever owned. My next console after that was the Sega Dreamcast. And with an amazing library of games that the Nintendo 64 has, I feel compelled to finish the set for the North American Library of Games. I think I've mentioned this once or twice in a few other videos of mine, but I really feel like with the Nintendo 64 Library of Games, if you're to put all the games up on a dartboard, the chances of you throwing a dart at a game that's not enjoyable and not fun at all are pretty low. Yes, there are games on the Nintendo 64, such as Superman 64, that are not enjoyable to play, but I would argue that the vast majority of the entire library of the Nintendo 64 has just nothing but great games after great games after even more great games. And with the nostalgia factor kicking in, and as mentioned from before, it's amazing library of games, I feel like I need to finish the set for this thing one day. I don't think that set is going to be finished in 2025, but I can certainly try working on that set this year. Right now, my main focus when it comes to finishing sets are the Sega Dreamcast and trying to get that last game that I need for the N-Gage. But I will say, if there are consoles that you're wondering that I plan on finishing the set for one day, Nintendo 64 is definitely one of them that I want to complete. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out my video. Please be sure to check out these videos here, and here. After all, I post a lot of content when it comes to game collecting tips, and other video game related subjects. So be sure to keep an eye out every Monday and Friday where I upload consistently, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.